Hi, homeschool friends. Sue Hegg here. Well, we are launching this course on how to start a homeschool for kids with special needs. And we're getting ready to move into Unit 1 here. This unit is going to talk about the first step of the 6 steps in starting to homeschool. And if you visited my blog, or I sent you this, or you got it somehow, we're going to unpack the Learning Plan Success Kit. If you didn't get it, it's in the handouts. You can download it right from this course. It's a good start. It certainly has what you need to actually launch a homeschool. However, we're going to go into a lot more details on how to start with a kid with special needs. And there's only 6 steps. It's easy. You can do it. And I'm going to share with you the things that I did over many years of homeschooling kids with special needs. In this next lesson, we're going to talk about the first step, and that's record keeping. The first thing we're going to do is set up your system. And the second thing we're going to do is talk about what records you need to keep to be legal. And so I want you to have your Learning Plan Success Kit so that you can kind of follow along, but also in the back is an appendix that has a lot of forms in there that can help walk you through the things to think about or the things to put in your record keeping system. So I keep records in a couple of ways. First, I keep a hard copy binder in a 3-ring binder with tabs. I keep that hard copy so that it's accessible at a moment's notice. Throughout my years of homeschooling, I had one big binder that was about a 3-inch, 4-inch big binder. I did that because I had 4 kids. Now I have several adult kids and 1 kid left. So I've transferred his stuff into a smaller 1-inch binder, but mine is lime green, so I can find it easier. It doesn't matter. You can keep it in color-coded folders if you want to. In my binder, I like to put tabs, and I've kind of landed on 8 tabs. It can be the Avery brand or Office Max or Staples or wherever, Amazon, wherever you get them. I found that for me, 3 or 5 tabs just kind of wasn't enough. And I didn't want 12 tabs because I'm not keeping a yearly visited every month. I have specific categories so that all of my records are kept in just a few tabs. So get your binder ready. I want to share with you my screen here so that we can talk for a moment about some of the questions that you may have as we go. So you'll know where we're headed and what questions are going to be answered in this course. We're going to talk about 6 steps in doing a plan for homeschooling. And I found that over the years in consulting with homeschool families, the first question they ask is, how do I start? I don't know where to go. I don't know what is the priority to think about. I have no clue where to even begin. So that's what we're going to do first, is get ourselves set up so that we're legal and so we have a plan. Now, a lot of the homeschoolers that I consult with are parents of kids with special needs. And some of them are pulling their kids out of a public school or sometimes a private school where they are getting special ed services. Some of them are on an IEP. And the parents are wondering, so now that I've pulled my kids to homeschool, does the IEP continue in the homeschool? Does it go along with them? We'll answer that question in the next lesson. Another question that is probably, besides how do I start, is where do I get curriculum, is one of the main questions. And that many parents want it now. They want to order it now. They want to get it now because they're nervous to get started. I want to just encourage you, take a deep breath. and relax. We will get there. It will take a couple of lessons, but when we get there, you will have a better idea of what kinds of materials you need or want to order. You're going to save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of frustration in the long run. So truly just bide your time, walk through the steps with me. And when you get to ordering curriculum, you'll be a lot more confident that what you're getting is actually going to be a better match for your family and your kids. I also consult with a lot of homeschoolers who have been homeschooling for a little while, and they tell me what was working in the schools or where they were before didn't work. So they started homeschooling, and now they've hit a wall again. So what do we do if things aren't working? What are our other options? Where do we go? What support do we have? We'll answer that later in the course. And the last question that we'll kind of look at is mostly a mom question. And that is, okay, I work, I have household chores, and now I'm going to take on educating my kids. Well, I still have a life. Am I going to be able to juggle all of this? We will get through some of the strategies on what some of us moms have done over the years in making sure that we're taken care of too, because otherwise it's a long haul and it can wear you out. So we'll talk about how to juggle it all and still have a life. All right, in our next lesson, we're going to talk about the legal aspects of homeschooling and what you need to do to be sure that you're in compliance with your state law. So I will see you in the next lesson. Get your record keeping system set up in the meantime. All right, see you later. Bye.